everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and today, Dead by Daylight actually announced something pretty big on the Dead by Daylight forums. So they have posted a matchmaking update, and it's big news. Big changes come in, so that's why I decided I should make a video on it. So what are these changes? They are matchmaking changes. So currently they are testing it on Xbox One only. They enabled the first phase. Hold on, let me zoom in so we can get bigger text here. Alright, so they have the first phase of the new matchmaking system on Xbox One. They have been running smaller tests on the system, smaller tests of the system on select regions for the past few weeks, all on Xbox only. The results have been encouraging. The rollout on all Xbox One regions is the next step in testing the system on a wider audience. If all goes well, we are planning on rolling out this feature for all platforms in a couple of weeks. So this could be matchmaking in 2 weeks, guys. The next phase that you will notice goes live with the upcoming mid-chapter update. We are no longer allowing killers to switch their characters while searching for a match or once in a lobby, excluding custom matches. This will allow the new matchmaking system to track players' skill with each killer individually and match them against more appropriately skilled opponents based on their killer selection. To put it simply, if you are great with the Oni but you struggle with the Nurse, you will now be playing against stronger survivors when you play the Oni than you do with the Nurse. This is something players have been asking for a long time now, and this is a step in the right direction. Now, with regards to the selection being locked in, that means you might not be able to spend your blood points while you wait for a match, but I'm pretty sure most people just tab out anyway, right? I know that I definitely tab out at times when I'm queuing as killer. So yeah, good change, because... Sorry if you hear my dog sneezing in the background, but anyways, it's a good change because a lot of players are put off from trying new killers purely because of their rank. They're usually maybe purple or red rank killer, and they know for a fact if they play a killer they are unfamiliar with, the survivors are going to take full advantage of them and just bully the crap out of them, and nobody wants to get bullied. And so this would be a good opportunity for people to be able to learn new killers and not be as stressed out about getting bullied about it. Alright, moving on. What does this mean? The most obvious thing you will see in the new system is there will be a greater variation of ranks. Like, there isn't a variation of ranks right now. Like, come on. I'm rank 17 and I've gotten rank 1s in my lobbies. Anyways, don't panic when you see this. The behavior admits it themselves here, people. Rank does not matter. Ranks are not a true indicator of player skill and are no longer used for matchmaking. There you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. Ranks don't matter. So now everyone can stop arguing about it. Okay, additionally, the system comes out with a revamped algorithm for matchmaking as a whole, should improve wait times, and we will continue to tweak as we go on. Basically, paraphrasing. Why replace ranks? Ranks are not a great way of figuring out how good a player is at a game, true, because it primarily focuses on how often you play and not on how skilled you are when you play. This is so true. You do not have to be good at the game to rank up, you just have to play the game a lot. So based on our matchmaking studies, there are a great deal of low-ranked players, 50 to 20, who can easily play just as well as high-ranked players, 1 through 5, but they simply don't play enough games in a month to increase their rank before they reset on the 13th. And as an inverse, there are rank 1 to 5 players who perform at levels more typical of lower ranks, but they play so many games that their rank is higher than expected. This results in unpredictable games. All 5 players may have the exact same rank, but wildly different skill levels in practice, making matches unbalanced. That is so true. Because like I've said before, I've seen rank 1s that play like rank 20s, and rank 20s that play like rank 1s. Because what happens is people take a break from the game, and then they come back to the game, and they're rank 20 because of all the rank resets. And a lot of people in red rank get carried there because they play in 4-man Swiss all the time. And then when they play on their own, they're not as good, and so they bring down the rest of their team. So we'll see how this all works in practice, but in theory, It sounds like at least Behavior knows what their problem is. They're admitting what players have been saying about matchmaking all along, is that rank is not skill, rank is just how much you play. So I'm happy that they're admitting that. Okay, so how are ratings better? The new rating system is focused on measuring a player's skill and predicting how they will perform against a given opponent. This way we can build matches that are more fair for everyone in game. We have analyzed over 3 million games, and the matchmaking system is being accurate so far. By using the new system, we will be able to place players into more balanced matches. When a match is unbalanced, the system will know exactly how unbalanced and adjust the player rating. This kind of makes me think of other games like Overwatch and League of Legends, where they have like the hidden ELO rating or whatever, and that's how it matches you. So you're probably not going to see this, but what I really want to know is how is it measuring player skill? Because that is the true thing. How can you measure someone's skill in Dead by Daylight? That's something pretty hard to do. Do they base it off how long you've been chased? How short the chase is when you get hooked? I mean, obviously they're saying that their system is good at matchmaking so far, but we don't know that for sure. If any of you play on Xbox One, you are the people that have to tell us how the matchmaking is, because I play on PC, I don't have an Xbox One. So you guys are going to be the guinea pigs for this, and when did they say this is out? Okay, it's out right now. So Xbox One players, comment below. How is the matchmaking so far? Do you think it's fair? And tell us if it tells you anything about like your skill rating or whatever. They're saying all these things, but you have no idea how they're measuring skill. Like, you can't just do time played as skill because time doesn't equal skill. Okay, why are there still ranks? Matchmaking has been and continues to be one of the hottest topics we hear about, and we have been listening. To get this implemented as quickly as possible, we decided to roll it out independent of a rework of the rank system. That doesn't mean we don't have plans for ranks, however. We are exploring different ideas like turning them into a monthly activity tracker and reward system when we are ready. We'll communicate more about that. So maybe they'll finally do rank rewards where, like, if you get to a certain rank, maybe you get extra gold points or something. We'll see, I guess, in the future. Or they could just, like, redo the rank system and maybe match it to this, like, rating system that they're making, which would be cool. Okay, moving on. I still have questions. That's great. We're planning to do more posts explaining the system in detail as well as QAs. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see on all the details here, but so far from what they have said, the matchmaking system that they're working on is working better already. But the true question is, how is it measuring skill? Especially for killer. Like, you can play a certain killer a lot, but it could take you longer to learn how to master that killer than someone else, because everyone learns things at different paces, you know? For example, kids are really fast learners, whereas adults usually take a little longer to learn, and that has been scientifically proven. It's just because kids have, you know, their growing brains and they just are sponges and soak up all this information. But then when you become an adult, you're like more set in your ways, you're less open to new ideas, and so that's why adults don't learn as fast as kids. But I mean, that's just kind of a general statement. Everyone's different, everyone learns at different speeds. You can be an adult and learn perfectly fast and fine. But I hope you get what I mean. I'm basically just saying everyone learns at different paces. So one person can master a killer really fast, and then someone else could take maybe a bit longer to master that killer, but then they'll like reach the same skill level as someone else who learns really fast. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this matchmaking system. Do you think it's good change? I think it will be a great change because it will fix problems with people who come back to the game after taking a break, and then they get matched against noobs and they completely destroy the noobs, and it just makes a bad player experience for the brand new players. So by having it based on like this skill thing, we will ideally not have noobs paired against experienced players, and ideally everything will be more balanced. People will be able to play the killers they want to play without added stress, but you know, there's always stress when you play killer. Come on. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to smash that like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Dead by Daylight content. I am doing my best to keep pumping out the content for you guys. Got status effects videos, survivor spotlight videos. I'm gonna have item spotlight videos in the future really soon here, and killer spotlights, etc, etc. So, guess that's all I have to say. As always, good luck out there in the fog, and see ya next time.